Good morning, guys. It's a beautiful day out here at Rich Roots. We're gonna plant some flowers today. So yesterday, me and my husband mulched, and we decided to mulch up where our old propane tank used to sit. So we're gonna work on planting some flowers there. So I'll show you what we have here. Let me sit down. First thing we have is this butterfly mix. And then I have some zinnias. This is what they look like. And then I have some scabiosa zinnias. Some Persian carpet zinnias. I really like these. A double tall straw flower mix. Those would be pretty colors together. This is kind of like a filler. It's called celosia. And then I got a Bohemian Rhapsody sunflower. I don't have a picture of that, but I believe that those are like an orange and red mix as well. A little bit of purple in there, maybe. But yeah, I'll show you where we're about to plant. Okay, so here's the spot that we're gonna put that in. So let me back up and kind of give you the overview here. So here's my garden, and this is right here. So it's a pretty big area, so hopefully I can get everything in here. Okay guys, here's the game plan. So we're just gonna do rows, and this is kind of how we did it. We just dug out a row here, about that deep, and then I'm just gonna drop seeds in it all along the fence line here. Okay guys, here's what I did. Bohemian Rhapsody sunflower, straw flower, Scabosia zinnia. I think it's Margarita zinnia, Persian carpet zinnia, and then I did the celosia in half of the first row, and then the butterfly mix in the other half. So hopefully everything comes up for us. Okay, got that job done. So now I'm gonna come in. I got myself some water, and I made myself a little snack, and I'm going to cool off because it's hot out. Okay guys, so just got done sweeping and mopping the floor. Now I'm gonna work on coming out here into the sunroom breezeway area, getting the floors cleaned up, and getting it ready so Isaac can do the epoxy on the floor. So right now, this is what the floor looks like. Still have a crack, but not sure what else to do with it at this point. And then down here, we just gotta move some of this big equipment out and finish spot sweeping it, and then we'll be ready. Okay, we've got the lower level cleaned up. So today is Sunday, and we're talking about pouring the epoxy on Tuesday. And then I can go ahead and paint this like I painted this up here. So guys, I took a break for dinner, but I wanted to come out here and just show you what everything looks like now after I've been watering it really good. So this is my black seeded Simpson, my green ice, and then my spinach, which I just picked some not that long ago, so that's why it looks like this. And then my carrots are starting to get pretty big here, so I'm excited about those. And then my doggies, and then my pepper plants, looks like I need to water them. They're starting to look a little light in color, so gotta get those watered. But my strawberries look fantastic. They didn't look anything like this last year, but it's the second year, so that one's starting to bloom. And then my pea plants, which I still haven't put anything up to hold these guys up, so I need to do that. I know that's definitely dead. And then my onions, they kind of got trampled over by the dogs the other day, but they're still fine. So, as you can see. And then my garlic is just ginormous. Look how tall it is. It's huge. So My beans haven't sprouted yet that we planted the other day, so I'm just waiting on those. And then I think I'm going to pick some of this mint and dehydrate it in the next few days. Because my husband got me a dehydrator for Mother's Day. So that was very nice of him. So yeah, sun's setting, and it is time to get everything watered and get inside and do nothing the rest of the night. We'll see you guys. Hi guys, it is 2 days later, so it is May 23rd, Tuesday, and today I want to get my dehydrator opened up. So that's what we're going to be doing, and then we'll probably dehydrate some mint. So stay tuned. So it says to put the trays in the dehydrator and then run the dehydrator for 30 minutes at 165 degrees Fahrenheit without any food in it. So that's what we're gonna do, and then see what we got after that. Okay, and then it says to hand wash these trays. Don't put them in the dishwasher because they will melt. So, got the water running, and we are going to wash the trays. Oh, I was trying to set you guys up so you could see, but I don't think that's going to happen. So, we're just going to get these guys washed. And then we will be all done with that job until the dehydrator is ready. Oh, you know what? There's multiple things here. Needing a dummy. Normal. So I guess each one of these trays go on each one of those racks. I'll just have to look at the user manual to see like what goes with what. Set these up over here for now. So we'll figure that out. And then they sent a recipe book as well. So I'm curious to see what is in that recipe book. So when we get done with this, we'll check that out. And this is some sort of mesh rack, so I don't know if this is for something different, or if the mesh racks go on those other ones. I don't know. We'll have to figure it out. Get back into the instructions book. We'll see from there. Okay, that's done. Okay, so basically what this told me is the flat tray without the mesh is for fruit rolls. So we can make our homemade fruit rolls, which is great because I've been buying the ones from Aldi's that come in just the little strips, so won't have to do that anymore. And then the mesh screen is for everything else, so that way nothing falls through the metal trays. That's basically it for that. And then this book actually gives me a cheat sheet with all kinds of vegetables and fruits and meats and what temperature and dry time you should be at. And then it gives me some recipes. So here, jerky, and let me go to the next part. Couple little like snacky things, so like zucchini chips, and you can actually make your own potato chips. What else is in here? Carrot chips, that sort of stuff. And then like dried cookies. I really think that these almond craisin cookies would be good. So yeah, all kinds of recipes in here that we can try to do. So I'm very excited. Okay, so I definitely screwed up the time on here. So it's hours and then minutes. So this was running and I'm like, how is there 29 minutes left still? Right, it says 29.11 or something. Well, yeah, that's because it's been running that long. So I set it for 30 hours. Oops. So anyways, this is done. I thought it was minutes because I have the same brand in my, air fryer. And that's how that is. So that was my screw up. Should have read the directions on that and I did not. So live and learn. So it is about 2 o'clock right now and I'm gonna sit down and eat some corn dip. This is my Southwest corn dip. It is so good. And then we will get out in the garden and pick some mint and maybe some raspberry leaves and dehydrate those. But I will give you guys the recipe for this in the description because it is so good. Okay guys, so while I'm out here, I decided that I better fertilize everything else that I have planted out here, excluding my lettuce and my carrots. I don't want to do those. But I think I'm going to do all my onions, pepper plants, my garlic, beans, all that sort of stuff. So when we get done cutting this mint, I think that's what we'll do. Okay guys, so here's what we got out of that mint, and it smells so freaking good. So I cut off that whole patch that I had grown right here that I just showed you guys. But that'll all grow back up, so then we'll be good to go. Okay, next thing we gotta do is this fish fertilizer. So you use 1 capful of this per gallon. So that's what I'm gonna mix up. Oh wait, 2 tablespoons. Yeah, okay. Yeah, so 1 of those per this gallon here. So my nozzle broke on the top of that, so I'm just gonna have to pour it on here. Okay, so I got all my onions done. Now I want to do these pepper plants behind me. And I think that's pretty much all I have left out here. Oh, and my beans. Yep. 2 days ago when we were out here, I told you guys I thought these guys looked a little light in color. And I feel like they definitely do. And maybe I've stunted their growth. We did have a couple nights that were pretty cold. And I guess if it gets below like 37 degrees, that it can stunt the pepper's growth. So that was kind of my fault for not doing my research. But you live and you learn. And I think this is really going to help them. So we will see what happens when we come out here in a few days. So fill this up and we'll do my beans and then we'll basically be done out here other than doing some watering later. I did think about trying to build my trellis for my peas, so we'll see what I come up with for that. Okay guys, here's my idea. So I had some leftover brush. I'm thinking about making a teepee with this and then putting a bungee cord around the top. And then we can take those and either wrap them around the sticks or I have zip ties if they won't stay. And then they can kind of grow up the teepee. So, I don't know. We'll see if it works. Let's do it. So I don't know, I think maybe I should put these on the inside. We're just gonna give it a try. Let's see what we get here. Well, that one's a little taller, but whatever. Then I'm thinking we'll take the bungee cord and put it on one of these branches. Okay, well, that one's too big. And then, whoa, not what I meant to do. So, I don't know, is this crazy? Do we think it's gonna work? We will find out together. Gonna make it a little tighter. Okay. And then we'll stick this down in there. Right? Okay. So I'm thinking these zip ties. I mean, I have no clue if this is gonna work, but we're just gonna try it. And then we just kind of wrap it. I mean, should I just leave it wrapped, or think it'll grow up? I don't know. Would have been nice for these to have like sticks on them, but maybe if I just wrap it, that one won't stay. So just going to zip tie it loosely. They don't want it to get too tight. Just tight enough that it'll hold it. And then we can cut the end off. Yeah, see, this one's already fallen over. So I think we're gonna have to zip tie them on the ends. Then my pea pants should grow right up the vine here. So we're gonna see if it works. It was cheap, obviously, free. And just see if that will hold them. I don't know. I've never done these before, so. And the reason I did these this year, I don't really like snap peas, but my dad does. So that is why I planted these this year. So bring you guys over here a little closer. Okay, here is what we're working with. I just wrapped them up and we will see how they grow. Now, you could leave the branches on these and just kind of fold them up around the branches. That might work as well, but I'll let you guys know. So all I have left to do then is just water in everything, and I think I will do that later because I like to do it when it's starting to get dark so that moisture can sit in that soil all night long. So I don't know if I'm doing this the right way, but I've just been taking my mint and then stripping it with my little strippers and then putting it over here. I don't know if you need to strip it, but that's what I'm doing right now because I'm just not sure. But if you guys know if I don't have to strip this, then let me know because this is taking me quite a while to do. So, okay, so I read online to do it 100 degrees for 5 hours. Start there and see what happens. So I will be back. It is 3:15. I'll be back at 8:15 and I'll let you guys know how it went. Okay guys, it is the next day. It got really late and I just didn't get around to filming the end. So I filled up 3 trays of mint. So 3 of these trays. And I got a pint jar. Let me just show you. of the dried strawberry mint. So I'm pretty happy with that. So if you haven't already, please like and subscribe, and we'll see you next time, guys.